Good morning, class. Are you fine this morning? I'm very well, thank you. Alright, what day is it today? Very good. Today is Thursday, right? So, what do you study on Thursday? Okay, so the first session you are going to study Grammar Galaxy 3. And the second session you study Hangout 6, right? Okay, so I hope your teacher reviewed some lesson in Grammar Galaxy 3 for you already. So now I would like to start the new lesson for this page. For today, page 18. Okay? So I hope you have the textbook near you all together. Okay, so now take out your textbook and open the book all together on page 18. Are you at the same page, everyone? Very good. Okay, so yesterday you already finished present simple or simple present with the verb be, right? But today we focus only other verbs. And we also have three different forms: affirmative, negative, and yes/no questions. Okay, so now look at the form and example with me. Okay, so here in Unit 3, we focus on simple present verb, or you can say other verbs, right? And we have three different forms. First is affirmative. Affirmative, we have the form subject plus verb plus blah blah blah. And as you know, if you use with the subject I, you, we, and they, the verb we don't add s, es, or ies, right? But when we use with he, she, or it, you have to add s, es, or ies. Okay, you can look at the example here. Example, they sleep. You see, when you use with the subject they, the verb no s. But when you use with the subject he runs. You see, the verb you need to add s because of the subject he, she, it. When you use with the verb, you need to add s to the verb. How about negative? You use subject plus do or does plus not plus verb. You can look at the example. We do not drink beer. We do not drink beer. You see, do plus not plus verb. And verb here you cannot add s, you cannot add es or ies. You just put the simple verb, or you can say base form of verb. Look at the second example. She does not read a book. Okay, does plus not plus base form of verb. Okay, so it's easy to form negative. You just use do or does plus not plus verb to form a negative, right? How about yes/no question? You just move do or does to the front. You see, move do or does to the front and then plus subject plus verb plus blah 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 question mark. Do you have a pen? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, here are the three forms in simple present with other verbs. I would like you to look at more examples in our textbook. Okay, so now open our textbook all together on page 18. You can look at the second box here. Okay, other verbs, right? Affirmative. I, you, we, you, they, sleep. No s, right? But when you use with he, she, it, sleeps with s. Okay, when you use with the subject he, she, it, you have to add s, right? Let's continue. Negative. I, you, we, you, they do not sleep. Okay, so I, you, we, they, you use with do not plus verb. But when you use with he, she, it does not sleep. So when you use with he, she, it, you use does not. Okay, how about yes/no question? Do I, you, we, you, they sleep. Yes plus subject plus do. But if no plus subject plus don't. How about the second one? When you use with the subject he, she, it, you use with does. Does he or she eat, sleep? No plus subject plus does. No plus subject plus doesn't. Okay, I hope you can understand the three different forms. And to test your understanding, I have the exercise in part A and part B for you to practice. Okay, so now let's practice the exercise all together. Okay, so before I correct this exercise for you, I would like you to do it first. Now you have a minute to complete exercise A and exercise B, and after that I will correct for you. Do it now. Finish? Very good. Okay, so now let's check your answer all together. Okay, you can look at letter A. Circle the correct words. You can look at number 1. Dad is or are in the kitchen. So dad only one person, right? Refer to he. So he used with is. This one is given as an example. Okay, how about number 2? I am not or I don't angry at you. Am not or don't. It must be am not. Why do you use am not? If you use don't, it must be a verb after don't, right? But angry is not a verb. Angry is an adjective. So we use am not. Okay, how about number 3? Ellen and Dana live or are live in that building. Okay, live or are live. It must be live. Okay, we don't use are live. Yeah, we use the verb. Okay. Okay, how about number 4? We don't or we are need new clothes. Okay, need is the verb, right? So you use aren't or you use don't. It must be don't. Very good. I explained you already in number 2, right? Okay, so now let's continue to part B. B. Is Lucy a good dancer? So this one is given as an example. Is. How about number 2? Am or are you cold? Okay, you use with am or use with are? You use with are, right? Okay, are you cold? Okay, let me march for you. So number 1, march to letter B as an example. How about number 2? Are you cold? So when you answer yes or no with you, right? Yes or no, you are. Can you find are you cold when you answer with I, right? I am, right? I am. So can you find the answer here? Letter D. No am not. Okay, so number 2 with letter D. No am not. How about number 3? Does or do John like hiking? Do or does? John is one person, refer to he, so we use does, right? So when you answer, it must be yes, he does. Or if John is boy, you say he. If John is girl, you say she. Okay, it can be yes, he does, or no, he doesn't, right? Okay, so now find the answer. Okay, look at letter E. No, he doesn't. So number 3, it must be letter E. How about number 4? Does or do we look okay? Okay, we, the subject, we, you with do or you with does? It must be do. Okay, it must be do. And march to letter. What have subject they? Okay, we can use with the you can use with you. Okay, you answer with you or you can answer with we. Okay, do we look okay? So you answer letter A. Yes, you do. Okay. The last one that goes without saying, yeah. Do they have or they has breakfast every morning? Have or has? It must be have plus base form or verb, right? Base form or verb, we cannot add s, er or as. Okay, so the last one, it must be letter C. Okay, yes they do. Okay, so this is the end of our first session, and in this session I hope you can understand about simple present with the verb, right? With the verb, and you can know the form of affirmative, negative, and yes no question, and I hope you can change from affirmative to yes no question very well. Okay, so this is the end of our first session, and see you the second session.